Okay. Excellent. All right, so this is, come on, big guy.
Do you want me to zoom it all?
No, you don't have to. Come on, big guy, let's go. This will be his second time in the arena. First time I thought I'd hit record, but I didn't. That was yesterday. So we're going to have to be a little patient. I'm going to give a bump, bump, bump. Good boy. All right. So into the arena we come. And he doesn't know how to drive yet, so I'm going to lead him in and around and then get to the gate. Now, he's not the happiest about gates, I've noticed, so I'm going to just be cautious. I've got him in the corner of my eye. Close the gate in case he gets away from me. And we need to do a little bit more with the flag. It's evening. It's been a busy day, but I definitely wanted to get to this. So we've done a little bit of this flag stuff, we've done a bit of tarp stuff, and he hasn't been too worried about it. As we can see, he can handle being touched on the head, on the neck. He is a little stiff and seems mildly worried. I'm going to ask him to come. Good boy. Now I'd like to touch him. I'd like to let him know we're here together and it's no big deal, but they might get a little worrisome. So as I sort of approach, it's really going to try to keep him below a threshold that will cause him to either freeze up or flee. I don't want him to really do either. So bump, 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 because we've practiced a lot of that. I'll meet him, say I'll come to you a little rub there, a little bit there, and try again. So I'd like him to respond in a timely manner to a draw. There we go, that's good. Okay, so now the flag is noisy. If we shake it around, I should expect to see him get rather worried. That's nice, I like to see that. And again, I don't want him running around me. I don't want him going crazy. I don't want him getting all afraid and wanting to flee. But I want him to know that I'm going to shake this thing around a little. And I like how he's sort of sticking by me. He's saying, I'll come in a little closer and not trying to kick or run off or anything. And I'll just lightly square up with him. I'm not paying too much attention. I might look at his feet a little. I might just relax, find myself real low energy. And I'll ask him to come with me and we'll do the bump, bump, bump. He came, I'll stop. Whoa, good boy. So, best thing we could do for him is not have him go into fight or flight mode kind of thing, or freeze mode. Freeze mode's not good at all. We don't want that. So I'm going to come back in front. I'm going to ask him to you don't know how to stay yet. I haven't really taught you how to stay yet, have I? But that's okay. So we're just going to keep on actually walking a little with him. Now he's going to be a little worried because I have a camera girl today. Ooh. Okay, a little movement's not bad. Actually, it was kind of nice. Okay, so now he's starting to get pretty worried. I'll have him stop. I don't want him all worried. I don't want him all worried. No, we don't want you all worried. I want you to be calm. So he doesn't really handle having more than one person around yet because he's, you know, untamed. He's not really used to having so much go on. Now he's come in a little close, so I'm going to actually just ask him to step back by touching him with this. And he's responded, but now he's frozen, so I'll just ask him back a little further. Good boy. I have worked on this. I have worked on a touch of the nose and a little push and a little bump and a little wiggle. Should have him go backwards. Now I'm going to borrow the flag to have that happen better. So when I touch, hold, flag, he backs. Okay? Touch, hold, flag, he backs. Good boy. Touch, hold, and he backs. No flag. So I want to get him really good with that. So I can have him stay over there, and then I'll shake this thing around. And before he wants to wander off, I'll come back and just touch. Let him know I'm here. No big deal. I'm going to watch him. He's thinking about leaving. I'll block. I'll try to block. There. Let's get that skeeter off of you. Got a few skeeters around. So we won't do too much, but I do want him in here and understanding this is a place of work. There. Now I'm going to try to get a backup with just being active. He's evaded. I don't want an evasion, so I'm going to ask for the nose a little. He can come forward maybe. I want him to square back up without me having to square up. That's a little better. I'll meet him halfway. And we'll try one more time for one more maneuver. Just want him to back. This is kind of an odd one. Back, back, back. There, he's kind of getting the hang of it. A little evasion, but we can start with that. Yes. We want him to back. There. Okay, so I'm going to connect those two things. I'm going to connect this with this, with this. So maybe I could get him to back and not evade. I don't want one eye. If he gives me one eye, he's thinking of evading. So I'm going to kind of step directly in front of him. I just want a step backwards. Good boy. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Don't go away. Don't leave. Don't leave. So that's a little bit of a start there. He says, my face is itchy because there's skeeters here and there. And I say, yeah, I know. I can feel them a little. So we're not going to do too much. A little bit more. Wave the flag around. I don't want him to get too worried. Ask him to stick around. He says, I'll come in close. I'm actually quite happy with that. I would call that a piece of progress. He's not leaving, fleeing, running around, not going crazy, which is great. He wants to come up and say hello. I'm okay with that. I'd rather him want to be with me than to be away from me. And it's sort of a fundamental thing. Now, let's get him a little bit better with touching the flag before we finish. Be very cautious of coming on the other side of a horse. Sometimes they'll want to do that. Ho, ho. It's okay, you can handle this a little bit. We've done a little bit of this, but he'll want to come towards me if I go on his other side. So I'm going to do that again. I'm going to get in and get out. Okay, we get in and we get out and we tell him it's okay. And back, back, good boy. Back, back, good boy. Okay, try again on this side. And I want to touch his other side. Just a little more, and get out. I'm not trying to freak him out. I don't want to freak him out. I want him to get used to it, realize that it's okay. And he's going to be a little worse on this side. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Right to the knees. There's so many skeeters over here.
Okay, touch again, touch, and get out. Okay. If you want to go in, you can. It's okay. Don't worry about it. I know there's a few skeeters around. There's a few skeeters around. It's uncomfortable. So I want to touch again and get out. Touch here. Touch here. Touch here. Touch here. Touch here. Touch here. And leave. It's good. He drew. It's exactly what we want. I don't want him running around. So I'm going to come in again. He's stiff. He's sort of tightening up. Just going to touch lightly and get out. Touch. Good boy. Check in. Say, you're all right. It'll be okay. This isn't a lot of trouble. He's got a little alert there. I'm not happy with that. I'd like him to calm down. Say, it's okay. It's just a plastic bag. Okay, there's that side. There's that side. Whoop. Yes, you're a good horsey. There's that side. And if I was really good, I might be able to bring this up and over his other side, down, up, and over the other side. And I might leave him at that because he's quite on high alert, a little bit frozen, enough so that I don't want to make things worse for him. So I'm just going to do a little on this side, and I might pet him at the same time. I might say, you're okay. You're okay. And I'll leave a little, come over here before he can move much. Say, hey, can you pay attention to me? Good boy. Touch the leg again. We want to be able to touch the back legs. We'll touch front legs, the other front leg, back leg, the other back leg, around, over. He says, that really worries me. I said, that's okay. And that might be about it. I might not go further than that because if I were to get kind of active and a little bit wild with it, he might run around some more. I don't really want that for him. I want him to stay calm so I can keep working through his thinking part of his brain, not his reacting part of his brain. The more I can do this, the better. And we're in a different environment and it's worked out quite nicely. Hey, I might end on something that says, hey, calm down. Good, down. Good, down. Good boy. Working on these little bits here like that is very helpful. Just down. We work on down. Right? A little down. Good. And that'll be about it. I'm gonna do that a bunch of times too, until he gets better and better. See, even that worries him. So I have to be cautious. Okay, that's it for now. See you guys in the next one.